This is the only baked salmon recipe you will ever need. Welcome to Godly Cooking. Hey there, in this video I'm going to show you how to make baked salmon with cucumber salad and melon balls, a dish inspired by the Israelites' journey in the wilderness. Now I'm not a professional chef, so things might get a little clumsy, messy, and explosive. But hey, that adds a little bit of fun, doesn't it? Whether you're a seasoned cook or just here for the story, this recipe will definitely be worth trying. So let's get started. It's been more than a year of traveling for the Israelites. Now, let me set the scene. Imagine sulking. You know that a putty, arm crossed, grumpy kind of sulking. It might look cute on kids, but when adults do it, not so much. And in Numbers 11, we see the Israelites doing just that. After being delivered from slavery in Egypt, walking through the Red Sea, and receiving manna, literal food from heaven, they started craving the food they had back in Egypt. Numbers 11, verse 4 and 5 says the following: The rebel with them began to crave other food. And again, the Israelites started wailing and said, If only we had meat to eat. Remember the fish we ate at Egypt at no cost. Also the cucumbers, melon, leek, onions, and garlic. But now we have lost our appetite. We never see anything but this manna. But let's pause a little bit. What is manna? In Numbers 11:7, verse 8 describes the following: The manna was like a coriander seed and looked like resin. The people gathered it, grounded it, and hand meal, or crushed it in a mortar. They cooked it in a pot or made it into loaves, and it tasted like something made with olive oil. And Exodus 16:31 adds, It was white, like coriander seed, and tasted like wafers made with honey. Can you imagine? A heavenly sweet honey like bread? But even with such a gift, the Israelites started to over romanticize their past. They longed for the food from Egypt, the very place they were enslaved and miserable. This brings me to something deeper: nostalgia. When we over romanticize our past, we risk missing the blessing of the present and losing the hope for the future. It's a trap, a personalized error from the enemy. And it's the same trap Lot's wife fell into when she looked back at Sodom. Genesis 19, verse 26 says, She became a pillar of salt. God is clear. When He rescues us, we're meant to move forward. In Isaiah 34, verse 18 until 19, He says, Forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland. Let's not lose sight of how far God has brought us. Instead of dwelling on romanticized past, let's focus on the new blessing He is creating in our lives. Now, speaking of blessings, let's get cooking. Today, I'll show you how to make baked salmon with a refreshing cucumber salad and melon balls. At the background, if you want to get the full recipe, go to my Patreon where I will show the full recipe and step-by-step guide of how to make the recipe. Or pause the video and just copy my movements. So here it is, a story with baked salmon, cucumber, salad, and melon balls. A dish inspired by the wilderness jury brought to life in a modern, flavorful way. Let this be a reminder to enjoy the blessings of today and move forward into the promises God has for you. And don't look into the past like the Israelites did. Thank you so much for watching this. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more recipes and stories like this. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know in the comments if you tried this recipe or how God's blessing inspired you in your daily life. Again, if you want the recipe and how to make it in fully, go to my Patreon where you can find the recipe and document to other recipes. Until the next time, keep cooking, keep learning, keep reading the Bible, and keep focusing on God, moving forward, and I will see you in the next video.